It is just gone 25 to 6. We've got a song coming up from our studio guest. We're going to be talking to him after this about his travels in America. That's Michael Reeve, a local singer-songwriter. But as I say, first we're going to hear some of his music. We have a song on the system here, and it's called When I Needed You. And we'll be back talking to him after this.
I just need the world to slow down for a little while and help my heart heal, so I know that somehow I'll be right again, that I'll be right again. So take your time with me and don't rush away. Lies you said to me, don't hide from what is real, 'cause I'll remember this now, I'll remember this. So don't you say that I was the one who won't come through. No, no, you were not there when I needed you. When I hold down my time to little water every day until my head clears. Well, I've no certainty that I'll be waiting here for what else comes my way. And throw away my love, and I won't believe a single word you say. I'll hold on for better days. Well, how much can I take? Was holding on my mistake. Don't you say that I was the one who won't come through. No, no, you were not there when I needed you. Oh, time moves slowly with no direction, wondering if I'll find my own one. Will make your stories up about me and push your sin on someone else I couldn't. Cause I just need the world to slow down for a little while and help my heart heal, so I know that somehow I'll be right again, that I'll be right again. So don't you say that I was the one who won't come through. No, no, you were not there when I needed you. So don't you say that I was the one who won't come through. No, no, you were not there when I needed you.
Welcome back to the American Dream Team here in Siren 107.3 FM, Lincoln's first community radio station at the University of Lincoln. That was our studio guest, Michael Reeve, and his song When I Needed You. We'll be speaking to him in just a second, but just coming up in the rest of the show, we of course have our events in history and famous birthdays. The American Dream Team Top 3 will be coming up after 6:30. That's the Billboard Top 100's 100 Greatest Songs of All Time. We'll be playing the top 3. And we will have, first time ever, from the man you just heard there, Michael Reeve will be playing some live music in the studio. That'll be after the Sky News at 6. We also have coming up after the Sky News at 6 a Shah Doherty.
We do indeed, yes.
Who was, I believe, the lucky winner of a prize last week.
A meet and greet with Matchbox 20 at the Shepherd's Bush Empire. I'm not jealous at all, but, you know, I thought we'd get her on the show and she can just tell us what it was like to meet the band and see them play.
Indeed.
So one of their few gigs here in the UK.
I think we've given him enough time to settle in to the studio here. He's had 45 minutes, so I think it'll be time to speak to our studio guest.
Yes, so hello, Michael.
Hello.
Hello. Now, obviously, we are the American Dream Team, so we want to ask you about America. I know you've travelled there. You've spent quite a lot of time there on several occasions, and in fact, you lived there for 4 or 5 months. Whereabouts were you?
I lived in Florida, in Orlando, of all places.
Yeah, we're not jealous.
By Disney and Universal. Yeah, it's lovely weather, but for somebody like me, I think it got a bit too hot.
Yeah, so did you get to do lots of travelling other places while you were there?
Yeah, I actually worked at a summer camp for 4 summers, and normally at the end of each summer I would do a little bit of travelling. So I've been all over really, and because of that I've got quite a few friends scattered around the States, so it's
always a good thing to have.
Go and visit and sleep on the couch. So yeah.
Tell us what it was like to do the summer camps. Did you have a specific job or?
Well, it's fantastic. I loved it. I wish I could still do it, but life gets in the way, unfortunately. My jobs, well, I did all sorts really, but my main things were soccer, as they call it, football.
It'll always be football.
It's football. It's a foot and a ball. It's football. I used to teach football and swimming, so I'd teach the kids to swim. And the camp I worked at was for underprivileged inner city kids from Philadelphia, so it was a sort of subsidised, so the kids didn't pay as much or not at all to attend summer camp. So it was a poor camp, as other camps call us, but I thought, I don't know, it meant more to me to do that. And
Could imagine that must have been quite challenging.
Yeah.
Some interesting characters, maybe.
The kids were interesting, and I learned a lot very quickly. Yeah.
Because Philadelphia's quite notorious for being having an inner city in every sense of the word.
Well, I learned the nickname is Killadelphia.
Right. Yeah, I think that sums up the point I was trying to make fairly well. Yeah.
But no, I think on the other side it made it a little bit more rewarding and also quite heartbreaking at times, because you'd hear some of the stories of the kids, and obviously a lot of them didn't want to go back home at the end of summer, and it's very tough, but like I said, ultimately quite rewarding.
Yeah. I can imagine you probably had the same feeling, did you, not wanting to go home at the end of the summer?
Yeah, it's tough. You get used to sort of camp life, and everybody is so friendly. It's camp. It is that camp atmosphere, so you don't really want to leave it. And our camp especially felt very much like a big family. All of the staff members, the kids had to refer to them as uncle or aunt. So I was Uncle Mike, and so on, just to sort of reinforce the sort of family values and stuff. So. Yeah, saying goodbye is very tough each year. I mean, it doesn't get any easier.
Wow, because obviously in America they have a very much a kind of, I was about to say a camp attitude. Let me rephrase that. Help me out, boys. The kids love going off to summer camp, and it's a really big thing over there. Perhaps not done so much, over here. So I don't know, the kids love to be away from home. Do you think that gives them more independence?
Absolutely. I mean, I wish there was something more like it over here. I think it's sort of very important for kids to sort of go away from home and experience that independence and sort of learn about themselves in a sense, and have that bonding with other people, and the activities we do it. And especially our camp reinforces sort of the good values and tries to teach sort of respect for one another, which especially in Philadelphia I think is important for some of the backgrounds that the kids have. That sort of learning thing is very important. Yeah. So I think camp is a good idea, and I wish there was something more like it over here for an extended period of time. I know you can do little day things or something, but something more like the American camp I think would be a really good idea over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So do you have any camp stories? There was this one time at Killer Camp.
Oh dear.
Okay, maybe not.
Yeah.
So with regards to America, I mean, obviously I'm sure you'll be going back there at some point soon. Where is one of the places that's still on your hit list of places you want to go?
We were saying about this earlier. I think Chicago.
Definitely do Chicago. It's brilliant. Yeah.
Lots of things about Chicago. That's on my list. And although I've been to California, I've never actually been to LA.
You should definitely
So
go
that's
to LA.
another one I think I should need to check out. Yeah, especially as now I have a family member there, so free place to stay.
Yeah, we couldn't work out if you had a family member why you wouldn't have been already.
Yeah.
Why are you not there now?
A couple of days after they moved in, I'd have been visiting. Well, so very interesting stuff, and I see you're sticking around, and we'll maybe talk to you a bit after the Sky News, as well as hearing from some live music from you in the studio, which we're very excited about. You made a little song request, so we've got that now. It's the American Dream Team. Coming up just before the Sky News at 6 will be our events in history and famous birthdays, but for now we've got some Bob Dylan.